Man, oh man, this guy Jeremy Lefebvre cannot catch a break. Good God almighty. Corsair Gaming is down 14% in after hours. Whew, boy, that thing died. That thing went to the gutter. Down 43% for the year. So Corsair Gaming is down after they reported horrible preliminary results. Their preliminary results were terrible. Revenue came in at $380 million versus $454 million expected. You know what it's a sign of? It is a sign. This is actually a good sign. Corsair's earnings are a sign of gaming slowing down. That is what we are starting to see. Of course, a plane comes out of nowhere while I want to record this video. But anyway, I'm going to talk through it. I didn't look at the earnings closely. I'm just looking at the news here because I hate that stock so much I don't even care to look, because that stock is absolute hot garbage, trash, dookie in the booty, as I say. And this is proving more on my point. You know, some of you guys got mad at me when I told you that Jeremy is one of the worst stock pickers on YouTube. But I mean, you guys get mad at me all you want, but it's proving itself to be true. You know, the fact that every single stock you picked is down horrible and is not doing well. Every single one, dude. Like I said, even me, Kevin, and other investors have stocks that are at least holding up okay. At least. This guy, Jeremy, doesn't have any stock that's doing well. The only stock he has that's doing well is Tesla. And that doesn't even count because that's not even his stock. Everybody likes Tesla. I mean, Tesla's like a cult stock. Like, how many YouTubers on YouTube talking about Tesla and how many were talking about it before him? So that's not even his stock. Jeremy's unique stocks, you know, the stocks that only he talks about and nobody else on YouTube talks about, his unique stocks like Tattooed Chef and freaking Honest Company and all these weird stocks are all down so horrible. And you guys got mad at me for making the videos, but I told you guys so many times, these are trash companies. I don't understand how much more clear I can say this. You guys got to stop forming these cults, buying garbage, being down 5% and forming a cult around it and bag holding a crappy stock because you have this thing in your mind that everybody in the cult is somehow going to save your garbage, crappy stock. And it's just not reality. If you're down 5-10% on a garbage stock and somebody comes and tries to warn you of that, don't hold it until you're down 40%. Get rid of it now. It's okay. Listen. I made mistakes in 2021, okay? I didn't have a YouTube channel then, but I made mistakes. There were a lot of stocks I bought that I made a mistake on. Thankfully, the bulk of my portfolio was index funds and also Apple and Microsoft and Tesla and Google, which held up very well and have, for the most part, kept its gains. Thank God I managed my risk and I positioned my portfolio accordingly because I made some pretty bad picks in 2021. But the problem is a lot of these YouTubers don't admit that and get out. I recognize with stocks like PayPal and other stocks that I made a mistake. And you know what? I freaking got out. There's nothing wrong with that. Where are all these planes coming from? Jesus, that's the second plane. Anyway, so that's what I did. And there's nothing wrong with admitting you're wrong. Nothing wrong with admitting that you're wrong. I admitted that I was wrong on Facebook. I told everybody Facebook's garbage. I ain't buying that crap. I should have bought Facebook. That thing recovered. Now it's down now, so it's easy to beat up on Facebook now. But honestly, in the long term, Facebook might be okay. We got to see how this next earnings report looks, though. I don't know how this next earnings report is going to look. If you want my honest opinion, I think TikTok is probably going to it's going to be shown that TikTok is taking more of the market share, which is not good. And so the reason I'm making this video is because we need to reiterate once again that you got to be really careful following these stock YouTubers, you know. And I know a lot of people get on me. I got a little hate of people who hate me now. I got freaking haters. Now, I literally have trolls who comment on every single video of mine just because I talked about their favorite YouTuber, which is literally a cult. Like, that's some weirdo stuff. Like, you're mad at me because I talked about Jeremy or I talked about me, Kevin. Why are you mad at me? Like, look at your stock. Look at Corsair Gaming. You're down 14%. The dang thing was at $20 yesterday. Today, bye-bye. The dang thing's at freaking $15. Like, when are you guys going to learn? I don't understand why people are so opposed to these stocks. And it's sad because When I talk about Jeremy Lefebvre and his crappy stocks, people get on me. People have the nerve to get on me and say, oh, Microsoft and Google and Apple are overvalued. You're an idiot. Well, I'd rather own overvalued Apple, Microsoft, and Google than freaking Astra, Tattooed Chef, Corsair Gaming. Like, holy cow, am I in the freaking Twilight Zone? It's bad when I own the good stuff because it's a little overvalued, even though they're the best and biggest companies in the world. But you should be able to own The Honest Company and Tattooed Chef and Mullen and Smile Direct Club, and you have the nerve to get mad at me and say I'm no better than Jeremy because I recommend stocks that are actually good, actually have free cash flow, profitable, something that you actually buy. Most of the stocks that I have, I use. I'm recording on an Apple device. Apple device. There's another Apple device over there on my dresser. You know what's not in my freaking house? There's no Honest Company products. There's no Tattooed Chef. So you're telling me I should buy Meet Kevin and Jeremy's crappy stocks over the best stocks in the world that everybody uses? You know what we use in my job? Microsoft Teams. Come on, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. And it has to be said because it's just absolute insanity. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to be nicer because I know you guys hate it when I get mean, even though I should be mean, because you got people like Jeremy that are charging like, what did Strongman say? Strongman Personal Finance said that he charges like $20,000 for his freaking Financial Fortress group or whatever it is. How do you charge that kind of money? And so how do you sleep at night knowing that you charge people $20,000 for your freaking financial classes, courses, whatever, and they get annihilated? Holy cow, while we're in the middle of talking, guess what? Corsair Gaming is no longer down 14%. It is now down 17%, ladies and gentlemen. Holy freaking moly. Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when you buy garbage. Yep, Tattooed Chef is now down 17%, and it is making its way to 18% in one day. I don't understand what's so hard about investing correctly. I just really will never understand, but this is seriously why they call us dumb money. And the sad thing is, instead of people just admitting they're wrong and pulling their money out and saying, okay, forget this Jeremy guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about, people actually double down and have the nerve to get mad at me and say, oh, you can't judge these stocks by their 1 year. You got to judge it by the 5 year. These Warren Buffett principles do not work when it comes to trash companies. Like, I don't think you guys realize that a lot of Jeremy stocks are going to get delisted soon. Should have never been in the stock market in the first place. Tattooed Chef had no business going public. Honest Company had no business going public. Smile Direct Club, Oatly, none of these stocks have any business in the stock market. They're all absolute pathetic garbage. Should have stayed private. Trash. It's ridiculous. Now, when some of these stocks start getting delisted, or when Tattooed Chef goes to $4, I really want to know what you guys are going to say. Tattooed Chef was $20 at one time, and now the dang thing's about to be a freaking penny stock. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it, but there you guys have it. That'll go and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.